Okay, here are how to find at least 4 of the fragments, and then clues to finding kind of 2 of them. But there's a gate in Merlin Swamp that I told you about yesterday in a video. But the gate, it looks like you need 8 different colored fragments. But the first one here in Hardboiled City, you go to Cap'n Yards, and then from Cap'n Yards, you want to go out there and go in this corner. And first, I'm just gonna get some of these eggs, of course, and then go to the corner in Cap'n Yards, up here above the Egg Society. You can jump up there, and then go back here, and then see that window over there? You can go in that window, jump in that window, and then you will find one of the fragments in there. So that is the fragment in Hardboiled City, or one of them. If you go to Easterbury Canals, go over to the phone booth. There's a phone booth over here. You want to remember where this is, because I think we use this phone booth more than once. So this is the path to the phone booth. You go in there, you type 2586. You do 2586, and then press the green button twice. Not just once, but twice. 2586, and then press the green button twice, and then the whole thing will turn green. See that? Okay, so now one of the fragments appeared over behind in a different location where the well is. So that's the thing is, the other 2 that I'm going to tell you about in the end, I think I know how to make some of the fragments appear, but I don't know if they're actually appearing, you know, so we'll go over those at the end. But yeah, after you do this one, you go around to the corner where you were, and there is that water well thing, and you're going to jump on top of that little water wheel. See on top of that wheel right there how there's a fragment now? It's not there unless you do the phone booth thing. So you go on top of that, and right on the top of this, you will find a fragment. Okay, so that is, well, at least one of the fragments in Easterbury Canals. Let's go to a different level. Wonderland. Now this one's challenging. Go to where the maze is, and in the back of the maze where all the croquet is. See how there's all those cards? You have to get the numbers for all of those cards and add them up. Also, J is 11, the Jack is 11, the Q for Queen is 12, and the King is 13. So if you see those, but see, we've got all sorts of numbers here. Make sure none of them are hiding. You got to go through, double check, make sure you get every single number, and then you add those together. In my case, it was 207, but in your case, it might be a little different. So a lot of these numbers are different, so you can't just use all the numbers. I know the 2586 works in Easterbury Canals, but once you get all those numbers, add them together. I got 207. Convert them to binary. Go search on Google for a decimal to binary converter, and what I had to get was 011001111. And then there is a row of carrots that if you walk on the carrots, you see they go down and up. If it's down, it's 0, and if it's up, it's 1. So I basically go and step on the carrots. So they say 011001111. Okay, so that is the binary code for what I have. So now you have to go to the big carrot in the back. You go back here behind this house, and there's an opening, and back there on top of the carrot, you get a fragment. So that is the Wonderland fragment. That's one of them so far. Now here in the Undernest, this one is really challenging. It took me a lot of attempts, but mostly because it's up in this really, really hard pedestal that it's kind of hard to get to. If you have an umbrella, that seems like the only way to do it. But see that fragment right up there? You may not see it because there's one of these, the really, really small pedal over here. I think you have to jump on that one there in front of me to the left before it'll appear. So then you jump there, and then what you're supposed to do is double jump, glide, and then turn on your umbrella. So it's jump, one shift. It's like space, one shift. And then, okay, so that is 4 of the fragments so far that we know how to get. Now there's this one here, which is interesting. When you go get the idle egg, you basically have to run the whole map like you would, like you're trying to get it, let the boulder pass you, and then go back and turn around. And in the very beginning of this, there's actually a little spot on the wall to the left that says numbers, and it says where water floats between, ring on this machine. So that reminds me, okay, see, where water flows between, give a ring on this machine. And it gives you a number. I got 24872. So obviously where water flows between is Easterbury Canals, and a ring on this machine. So that phone booth that we used in Easterbury Canals, I think, has something to do with this. So what we need to do is I'll show you guys. We go over there, we enter this number in the phone booth. You will have a totally different number. You won't have the same number that I have. It seems like it's different for different people. So if we go to Easterbury Canals and we go up to that phone booth and we enter it and we press the green button twice again, we get another green sign. The thing is, okay, so that person was entering his. So now I'm going to enter this 24872 and then green, and then boom, the thing turned green. But I think I made a fragment show up somewhere, but I have no idea where. Also, another strange thing you will notice here in Wukong, see that totem? If you stand on the top of the totem, after like a couple seconds standing on it, you hear some audible thing. You hear an audible tone. It goes like, bing, and it seems like you've activated one of the fragments. But it is not this fragment. I'll show you guys. Just real quick, here in Ruins of Wukong, I'm not sure if this one is even really a fragment or not, or if you have to do something special. I've brought dynamite there, I've brought like different colored torches, and I've done all sorts of things to try to get this last one. So here we got to go through the little torch thing, and the order is white, yellow, and then purple, and then red, and then blue, and then we've got green finally. Okay, so now we've got that. And then we go on the third door, and then after we go through this, on the second level, you see there's like a fragment right there. Oh, well, you'll see right there. See? I don't know, you can't get it. I don't know how to activate it, or even if it's a fragment, but that's what I know so far, guys. That's how to get 4 fragments, and kind of clues on how to get 2 or 3 more. I'm not sure. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you guys know where any of the fragments are, let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys know. We can put our heads together and we can find this Dominus and these golden wings once and for all.